back crack, and sack wax. Do you need an ass back crack and sack wax fast? How fast exact? Ask our good friend Max.
Fast?
In fact, we have a knack for fast ass back crack and sack waxing at half the asking price. Zach, how do I know that's a fact?
We're on. Take one. Artocast.
Fuck Soda Pop Krew, and I give good head because I ain't got no teeth.
Check, test two.
Check two. We're here.
we got it in here
Yeah.
today.
So,
Let me shut this door.
Yeah. Shit, I don't even know what you boys are all about.
We got the Soda Pop Krew.
I'm just an artist, so welcome to Artocast. We here are with the Soda Pop Krew.
SPK.
Ayo! Yes,
Yeah. So we're gonna find out what they're all about because I have no damn clue.
That anyway.
That's what we like. They're badasses.
So we're gonna find out what's going on. So let's go around. I'm studio number 2. We're here at the Baldwin Radio Factory, historic place in Utah. Let's go around and just everybody introduce themselves. Give a shout out to whatever you got. We'll start with you.
Dylan, shouts out.
Nice.
SPK.
I'm Nick Papa. Shouts out SPK. Shout out the whole family. Shout out Artocast. Thank you for having us.
Oh, sorry. Blake Patterson, shout out Mikey Dahlstrom, shout out Brian Mazzuta, Sammy Mazzuta, all the people that couldn't be here. Love you. To Richard Bradley. Bam bam. Shout out Jackson Patton. Love
Free
you.
Jackson. Free Jackson. Free Jackson.
Yeah, Sean Ward, shout out Free
Free Jackson out them gates, please.
Jake Redden. Shout out Jackson.
Yo, this is Ian Hasselfeld.
Tennessee.
Thanks for having us.
Hey, Candy, shout out you guys. So we got Kendall. We got Kendall over
Shout out my girlfriend, sorry.
That's the mother of the group. That's the mother of SPK. The mother. That is the mother of SPK. This is the
my
father.
mother and also my girlfriend, yes.
Oh, here we go.
So how did all this shit start?
This guy right here. Tell the story.
Give it up.
Give us some history here, buddy.
So probably back in like 2006, me, my friend Brian Mazzuta, Drake Barlow, and just like a couple random other people.
Shouts out Drake Barlow.
Shouts out Drake Barlow. We would go to Milo Sport and just kind of dick around and
Every day after school.
Yeah, pretty much every day after school and steal sodas from their soda machine in the back. And
Which is now in the backyard.
yeah, now I have that in my backyard. But they eventually just started calling us the Soda Pop Kids, and Soda Pop Kids became SPK.
What's your favorite soda?
Fucking Sprite. Orange soda, bitch.
I wouldn't even say the whole like team or group is like interested in soda. Like soda doesn't really have.
The one guy. So we're more into exotic sodas.
I took him for a dad's root beer kind of guy.
I mean, look at him.
It's really not about soda unless it's
I'm a soda connoisseur, you know, but
You guys aren't
the
lining up?
soda thing doesn't have any sort of relevance to this day.
We're not married to
That's
soda.
just what it started out from.
Yeah, we're just
Growing up as a pair of kids that were going to the skate shop every day after school, grabbing soda, and then they started calling the Soda Pop Kids.
Few sodas turned into a few.
Few sodas turned
Just
into.
think right now, you guys could be millionaires because like I
Nah,
see,
too many people
I see
hate
these soda pop shops where you drive through and it's like backed up like 30 fucking
Yeah.
cars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So if you want to start
You open a soda If you need sodas overseas from across the country, you want a Japanese white peach Phantom from Japan.
We're gonna put booze in our sodas.
There you go.
Weed.
But it started out as that and just turned into
No weed.
a family. Skate
There
group.
you go.
Just
Cool. Artists here too.
always.
Musicians.
Yeah. We got some photographers. We got
Photographer, artist,
graphic designers. We got
I can't
rappers.
skate.
painter.
Everybody here has a
Call her
show
King
coming.
Dog.
Good one.
TLC, Glenn Mott, Ken Dog.
Everybody here has a separate
She's
show
a rapper.
coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a giant collective, pretty much. I mean, for the most part, we like to make videos, skateboard, make skits. We've made music videos with this kid. We've done all graphic design and
Yeah, he's the
photography.
rapper.
We got a guy doing shots for Brighton.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good group of probably about 30 or more people that are all artistically like.
There's way more than 30. There's 30
It
people
could be a
tatted.
brand. It could be a business, but I mean, it really just is.
But we make no money.
No.
I mean, like,
It could be a business.
It's not really
We'd also
about
go
that.
You all got tats. Selling SPK tat
Our
all our
name
money
out
on booze.
It's just like,
We're all tatted, each and every
just
one of
being
us.
a collective and being a group, like that's what matters. It's not about like branding ourselves or marketing ourselves and getting ourselves out there. Like although there is merchandise and whatnot, like that's not. That's not the intent.
Did y'all grow up together, or did you just come together randomly?
For the most
Half
part,
of us did,
yeah.
half of us didn't.
Yeah.
You know,
I used to pick on him.
I met this guy at
Back
Real
when
Ride.
he used to
You guys
die-
remember that place?
Back when he.
Real Ride. Real Ride is the indoor.
Real
You remember Real Ride?
Right
You know
across
that.
from Walmart.
I don't skate.
You remember it.
Was that the
It's a
rollerblade
bullshit.
place?
It's
The rollerblade place?
That
Real-
rollerblade place. Yes.
Real-
They had blades. Real
Yeah.
Of course, everywhere has blades
But
back
that
in the
place was
90s.
sick.
You know?
I like how big it was.
There was classic skating and fucking.
Real Ride was another
Real Ride.
skate park. I don't think you.
Wait, classic skating.
That's the
Classic was
that's the
some
bullshit.
bullshit.
Blade.
Yeah.
You remember Binary? You remember,
Yeah. Binary.
Binary.
let's see, Connections? There's
Yeah.
fucking all sorts of those.
Classic skating.
Yeah.
Blindside.
Fat cats.
Remember when Blindside had the mini?
Yeah.
Like that was one of my earliest childhood
Shout out
memories.
Fat Cats.
Straight up, like
Shouts out fat cats.
right where Men's Warehouse. Shout out Fat Cats. Yeah, so I can't talk about that. I wanted to let me talk about that.
This is a fire.
To answer your question, yeah,
yeah.
kind of grown up.
So where are you guys headed? Are you in a direction to?
Absolutely.
Are you just a random crew of misfits? Or are you
Trying to
working
grow up.
towards a direction of something?
We just trying to be.
We all do our own thing.
Young for as long as possible.
Yeah, I think we all do our own thing.
Not me, I'm trying to get older.
It's just not working. Huh?
As SPK is like a collective, I mean, we're all gonna be friends and we're all gonna do our
We're
own
not
things.
friends, we're family.
Make
There
art
we go.
and have fun. But yeah, I mean, that's all I can really think of when it comes to the SPK brand, if there is one.
If it's like the Crips and Bloods, there's no brand.
It's gang
It's a
for
gang.
sure.
It's a gang for sure.
You know, we all
Shout
got
out to
it.
Chris
We all got
Wood.
it tatted.
Yeah,
you
we
know
all
what
got
I'm saying? Boom.
Damn.
Boom.
You can't really.
I
need to
I'll
undo
get it. I saw some.
Well, we've tattooed.
Yeah, by one of the originators, Drake Barlow. You know what I'm saying?
Where's Drake?
Oh, yeah, it's even
He has a family now. SPK.
Soda Pop.
Nice. I think I need to get one.
Show him yours.
Oh, I got like 3 or 4.
I need to get an SPK.
I got one higher up on
You know,
my
it's not
side.
just
Don't wanna watch.
Soda Pop Krew. You know, small penis crew.
That's not all we are.
I mean, like it's.
SPK.
That's what I read mostly.
Dylan isn't part of the small penis crew.
No, yeah.
he's not.
We're just a bunch of skaters. That's a
Do you guys
fine.
have a charter?
For dick size?
3 to 5.
Sack size.
Do you have a charter for your club?
We got ball side.
What are the requirements?
Does
Is this a
anybody need
Mason?
anything?
Are you guys Masonically related to anyone?
Yes, we are part of the Masons. We all.
This one is. We all did the elephant
We all
walk
draw
to
blood.
get into
We
the-
all drop.
In that bag.
Yes, no, we do sacrifice.
Yeah,
We sacrifice
we
We
children.
do sacrifice as part of the.
He's doing the White Claw. My homie right there.
Oh damn, can I grab one as
My
well?
homie is a female.
I'll take one, sure.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Nobody's spit male or female.
I like White Claws. I was just
I'll
talking
take
about
that.
shit.
Yeah, thanks, man.
It doesn't matter anymore.
It doesn't matter.
I'll drink it if you want.
Don't label
There's
yourself.
no lie when you drink White Claw.
Ain't no
Huh?
lie. Shut up.
Shout out.
So who's the best skater in the crew?
Definitely me.
Quinn.
You can't.
Yeah,
that question.
there's,
That question is a broad question because everybody is. You know, you got people that are better at. You know, vert,
Shit, yeah,
skate.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? This guy's street. This guy's vert.
Well, this
You know
guy's
what I'm saying?
this guy's basically nose bonking whatever it comes up.
Hey, no, it's bonking.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can call it very straight, but you can call it something.
They're more training.
I call it
training.
Yeah. There's also
We have a good like diverse like training and street.
There's also a lot of people that can't be here, but there's a lot of fucking good
The actual good skateboarders are all just.
I would call a part of us.
They're not mine as.
So many homies.
Could anybody just be in the crew?
No, hell no.
What if I wanted to?
If you want to get down, there's a lot. It's like joining a fraternity.
Look how diverse we
But
are.
there is a way to get. It's,
What if we branded it?
There's a betting.
Yes, no,
That's your life. You're locked in. Your family if you do that.
hold, please.
You can't just
We'll
walk
get
in
there.
there and you have to
Doorknob.
You have to prove yourself.
Like, tricked. You have to be tricked into branding.
It takes blood, sweat, and tears. You gotta prove
Okay.
yourself.
You gotta prove yourself.
It's like being in the army, bro. If you can't do it,
Yeah, Papa knows.
I'm the recruiter and whatnot.
He knows.
Who's the best musician in the crew?
Oh, that's fucking this guy right here.
There we
Yeah,
go.
he's put out a few music videos on our YouTube channel.
Fago
Richard
Gang,
Licks.
Richard Licks.
I can already tell you guys.
I'm a
the type of
rapper
guys that would
slash
not like
producer.
those tunes.
I produce more than I rap, but when I rap, it's fucking king.
There you go.
He has Los Rojos shirt on.
Yes, dude.
You know who Los Rojos is? Hell,
Shout out Los Rojos. That's my
Shout out
pop.
Dan Jones.
Shout out Jan. That's his
Shout out
pops.
Dan Jones.
Dan Jones is his pops.
Shout out DJ. Shout out
Los
Chris
Rojos.
Nelson. Shout out Jamie Hyman.
Yeah.
And also shout out Sam Compton. Fucking Los Rojos, they kill it. They just finished an album today.
Really?
They finished their album.
To Los Rojos.
Yeah, cheers to that.
To our show.
Bam, bam.
Los Rojos, our dog, SPK.
They're putting
We're
them on
here
vinyls
today.
too. I'll sign them. I'll sign them.
Yeah.
I'll sign them. Why not?
You're part of them.
Yeah, I'm the manager. It says so on MySpace.
Who's the biggest pimp? Who's the biggest pimp out of all you guys?
Pompa.
Yeah.
We're still on. We're still on.
What's the description?
Oh my God. We're still on. Thank God. Thank God. No,
We're gonna cut that out.
Say less, family.
Just kidding. We're not
We're
cutting
still on. We're still on. Thank
Say
God.
less.
We're
He
still
still
on.
got us on here. He hasn't kicked us out yet. So we're. What have we gone 10 minutes?
No,
We're already drunk.
Slow
Slow down, boys. Slow down.
Let's start.
I'm dying journey. I just want to get to know each one of you, so let's just go through real quick.
Bye.
Tell us about Mr. Fisherman Hat.
Usually.
Just give a little brief
You
summary.
grew up here?
Yeah.
I'm Dylan. I grew up here in Salt Lake.
Show him the tummy piece.
Taylorsville. Shouts out Taylorsville Skate Park.
TV.
Hell yeah.
TV.
Yeah, and just
He's a dope artist.
Oh,
yeah, make art and
Tell us, are you on Instagram then with your art, or are you just independent, or what are you doing?
I haven't done a lot of art lately, but
He works at Woodward too.
He's also a great.
Balla.
He is a great artist.
Woodward West.
Oh yeah. Well,
I haven't done a lot
we'll have to
lately.
collab.
We used to draw together.
I
We'll have to
Yeah.
get careful with the collab. All right, let's go down the line.
I'll pass the torch.
Oh shit.
Papa Trace.
Tell us what's going down, man.
What was the question? Sorry.
Just
What's that?
What's that?
how are you creatively changing your life and the people around you?
Damn, that's a very
You whipped
broad,
that out.
that's a very broad and deep
Sodas.
question.
Yeah.
I thought we were just doing a little
No,
background.
we're getting positive, man. We're getting Bob Marley on this shit.
Yeah,
You can change the question.
You guys have any dope?
No, I mean, alright, in all seriousness, what was the question?
No,
You're
just
up
tell
next.
us about yourself, man.
How you doing, man?
What's your force on this earth?
bro?
I'm Nick Papa.
Everybody got what they want?
I grew up, born and raised, Salt Lake City native. You know, I met these kids at a young age, known them more than half my life.
Fairmont, baby.
They are the reason I am who I am today.
Hell yeah.
They're the reason I'm, you know, so still involved with skateboarding. The reason I'm around, a good friend. You know, it's family around me.
Yeah.
You don't
I mean, we all came together just unintentionally.
Oh, love.
That's love. We do that. We do that. You know what I'm saying? If you're real friends,
What
you kiss each other, you know.
That's right.
Regardless, you know what I'm saying? Like ever since I've had these
Is that
guys.
part of the Masonic ritual?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just gotta drop it
There's
on
much
each
more.
one.
That's just the beginning. My friend. But that's it. I mean, these guys took me in under their wing, and it was unintentional, and it just, you know, I was glad to always be a part of it. And to see what it is today and what it's grown into is something that I never would have imagined. You know, we just thought we were a little crew, just little skate park kids, you know, whatever. And now it's developed into, we're labeled as an SLCPD, is gang affiliated. You know, SPK is a gang. You know what I'm saying? But it's fucking.
What's up?
You know, like if I get pulled over for speeding, you know, the gang unit comes. But you know, this is a family. You know, they made me the man I am today. You know, helped me progress skateboarding, helped me progress as a human being, as a man. I fucking love these fools.
He's
Even
a
though
grown
they
man.
suck sometimes. I love them.
Could you invite one of you guys to a party? Or do y'all have to?
Oh, we all.
It's fucking one or nothing. It's all or nothing.
Inside joke.
You either get
SPK is not invited.
you get
I think there's a shirt of that.
you get we have SPK dirts in the back because if we are invited, we're all in the back yard. We're, you know, the outcasts. Yard.
Well,
It's like in high school when you had your clicky tables and then you had your nerds like
you guys
standing.
are
invite you guys.
That's what we are.
The place full.
Yeah.
Oh shit, my bad.
Just a bit.
We have scoot a little bit.
Scoot it.
Big click.
I'm here as much as we can.
Scoop me over, man. Scoop me over, baby. Scoop me over tonight.
So you guys used to skate? Or you guys skate? Or
I'm not a skater. I'm an artist, and I snowboard a little bit. And like we were talking about Chris Nelson, I worked with him in the winter.
You're with Chris?
So
Chris
Yeah.
Nelson?
They work
Yeah.
together at
Oh,
that
this is
shop
fucking shit.
on Little Cottonwood.
shout out to the Lift House.
This guy's
Shout out.
Lift House.
Shout out.
Shout out Lift House. They hook me up, but they won't hook you up. Not as much, but they'll still
love
hook you.
SPK.
Okay,
This is
now
the
we're going to
father.
him.
This is
Tell
the
us
father.
a little about
This is the one you need to
Tell
talk
us about Grandpa here.
Grandpa.
Granddaddy SPK.
Old man SPK.
My name's Blake.
AKA Pooh Balls. Back in the day, everybody
Pooh Balls.
gets that. Never be Pooh Balls.
Footballs.
He almost got Pooh Balls tatted instead of this SPK 801. And goddamn, he didn't get that Pooh Ball shit. Sorry.
But yeah, glad
There was a little background.
There you go.
fucking glad to be here with all the homies. My
Alright.
name's Blake. I don't know. I don't think I started SPK. I started with a bunch of people, and I'm glad to be here with all these people. Fucking, it's come a long way that someone wants to hit us up and interview us. It's fucking
Yeah.
insane.
Sickest thing ever, by the way. Thank you guys.
The thing we do is like we focus on archiving. So like we're archiving people of all sorts, artists, musicians, skaters, surfers. Not that there's many surfers here, snowboarders. You know, so like we're just archiving shit. You know, you might watch this on YouTube in like 10 years from now and be like, holy shit.
I'm gonna watch it the day it comes out.
Regardless who sees it or not, this is a fun experience getting to, you know, meet up with you guys and share our story.
This is more
Anyway.
Regardless of who's here, this is still a good experience. Even if I stumble upon it 10 years, you know, they'll be like, thank you guys for having me. It was
You might have a
good.
kid that like,
We thank you.
Tell you more.
What was that like? Oh shit! This is the real. This is the truth. I'm not an upstanding citizen. This is what it was.
yeah, bring it up,
Hold
bring it up, bring it
Blake
up.
needs to tell a story.
Tell
About
that
what?
story.
You did start SPK.
That was not the fucking story. You gotta
You're
give him
sugarcoating shit, beating around the bush.
Fucking.
You started SPK.
I got a
Come on,
lot of
Bronson.
homies behind me, and
Don't
it's
be humble.
fucking awesome to be here.
When did you start taking it seriously?
Never. It's just a fucking.
This isn't even
Can
serious.
you not tell me he's been taking it so
I mean
serious?
by like branding it, by putting
So when
you know, stuff on a
did you
t-shirt.
know that this is what you're gonna put your career behind? When did you know that this is what we're gonna put all of the money
Probably,
behind?
In 84?
84, yeah.
There we go.
No, like 2009, I started doing like actual graphic art for SPK, and it was when I was in high school doing screen printing and learning how to graphic design. And from there, I mean, I got a couple jobs of doing graphic design and screen printing, got my own screen printing press, started printing my own stuff, and now I work at a really cool business, Huge Brands. Shout out Huge Brands.
Huge brand.
Whose brands?
But they've
Spilt
been,
Inc.
Spilt Inc. Huge Brands. They've
Spilt
been really
Inc.
helpful to help me put out hats, shirts for really the homies, I guess. I mean,
How many decks have you made for Milo?
oh yeah.
None of us wore an
I'd say,
SPK shirt.
I'd say,
I've done a
say
few boards for Milo.
So you're
No one has an
Silkscreen
SPK shirt.
What's that?
Silk screening decks for.
No, not silkscreen. I've actually designed about
four or
four or
For the
five
shop.
boards for Milo.
for the shop decks.
I also ride on their team, or just like their fan, this
Cool.
Milo fan. But yeah, that's
Shout out
me.
Milo.
I'd say,
Milo
I'd say
fan.
this. I'd say the
Milo
sticker.
How
the
many
sticker-
Milo? I guess.
I don't know.
The
So
newest. You
I
know
mean,
the update? How they're update? Who's the new riders or all the riders?
who are the new riders? I know there's
Get me
Well,
on
not
the team.
new. Just who's
Oh.
riding for them.
Fuck.
so
Shout out to
myself.
Shout out Rock Records always.
Always.
Myself, Tom Balash, Cal Ross. There's Matt Berg. There's Lizard King, of course. There's Jeffrey Richards. There's
Nice.
Jeffrey.
Ashton. Fuck.
You
Ashton
got
should be here.
Ashton Butthole Jones.
Ashton Jones, we miss you.
Yeah.
Miss
but,
you, AJ.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say.
You
Just,
go, yeah, just.
Milo's been the fan.
I know.
Yeah.
Everybody's fam, so. Yeah.
We're sitting in a
Some of us were blindsided before Blindside kind of went out
Yeah,
of
yeah.
business.
Fuck blindside.
No.
So
I wrote that meeting.
So Ian, he was manager at Blindside.
I managed that place for about
You did?
4 years.
That's probably where I know you from.
You guys are too young to remember TBH.
TBH. What's that?
Yeah.
Boarding house.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it.
Boarding
Never been there.
Old school Ogden skate park.
Whoa.
What was that one?
What about
What was,
Mrs.
what was that indoor one?
There's
That was,
Crossroads. Crossroads is tight.
Yeah.
what was that other indoor one that we filmed?
Crossroads.
Where I was that the one where I was in the back?
There's a Salt Lake one, wasn't there? Like down.
50 on the rail,
It's called
funny.
CIK,
With
Union.
helmet on.
Oh, Union.
Started with a P.
What was that like a
Oh, progressive.
Progression. No. I know exactly.
You know the video in my park, my SPK park.
I know. I'm trying to.
Oh, we're in the back. Yes, propaganda.
Wait, what do you need? What do you need?
Propaganda.
It's propaganda.
Propaganda.
Just anything.
Anything?
I'll grab
Your
it.
fucking
shit, we got
fucking
one
mom.
Oh, fine.
Your mom picked us up for propaganda and gave
I got it.
Chavez a ride home.
This is good.
Let's
Was it Derek? Was it Derek?
Yeah,
It was Derek.
Let's hear about the
Derek.
Yeah, you're down on the line here.
Alright, my name is Drew.
That was tight. J-Rat's mom picked us up for propaganda and gave Derek Rivera a ride
Drew
home.
Bradley. But Dan Jones is my dad. He's my father. And
Shout
he's
out.
the king of the fucking skate park
King of the
world.
crop.
Ross!
He
Los
and myself
And I.
made a like a claymation, not a claymation, a clay park, and that made 9th and 9th, and that's why it's so shit. But I love it.
I've been at this hard.
Fuck
You like made out of clay.
Fairmont forever. But
99.
and they fuck
We've made a
Fairmont.
lot of enemies.
I remember
I've had-
Fairmont's when
I've
they
had-
were just
Fairmont skate park, that's what
But
Susan took
so
me there.
I've been
She was
skating
like, this is gonna be
21
a
years
skate park.
because my dad brought me to Real Ride as a 5-year-old. I met Blake. He was on rollerblades back then.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He was the leader of SPK. Used to be a fruit.
Shout out rollerblades.
Used to be a fruit booter.
Moxie.
Who's that sick skater at Real Ride that bladed, but he also skated?
He has a
Oh,
fucking
Blade
video.
sick.
It's not Willie Sylvester because he's the best.
Oh.
Oh, you
Real Ride
know more
skater
about
of all
But
time.
you
actually know a
I'm
professional
like, why you putting on blades, but
Yes, I do.
I couldn't
I
name
know-
one if I had a gun in my fucking head.
Hey, come
I got
on.
his name. He's got a few video parts out. So like, dude.
Anyway,
I couldn't name one.
What's up, man?
anyway, so I got a bowl in my parents' backyard. I tried to live there as long as I can, but my dad, at 21, he's like, get the fuck out. You're using the hot tub too much.
Hot tube.
You need to move in with me.
The hot tube. Yeah, the
The
hot
hot tub.
Yeah.
Hot tub.
So you
I thought it was
got
like a tube you go
It's
down.
the internet.
you.
Well, I was tubing in it,
Yeah.
you know. But now they've got my little sister to worry about, so I had to get the fuck out of there. And then I still skate it, and then I'll break my arm
Yeah.
anytime I skate it because it's 5 foot tall and got a foot of vert. So it's
Didn't
an
Lizard
early
King and
backyard.
Sam Hubble fight
You
in your
gotta take
house?
the diaper off at some point.
But what if you were doing less hot tub time? Would you?
Less hot tub time means more skating. I could have been a better person, I guess.
You said you were kicked out because of hot
Making
tub.
too much dude soup.
Much too much dude soup.
Too much soup.
Gravy left on the top.
Dude soup is too
Yes.
familiar.
But Los
Dude
Rojos,
soup.
my dad's band, they just finished their album.
Oh, I love it.
Shout out DJ.
And it's gonna be awesome. Again,
They
they're making 100 vinyls. Vinyl
So
presses.
describe how you got involved with SPK and how you became part
Oh,
of it.
Blake found me.
There we go.
Blake found me on
There we go.
at
Sorry,
Fairmont.
sorry.
I was like 10
No.
years old, maybe. I was like 10.
Yeah.
Probably 10 years old, and Blake found me. I think I went up to him and I said, "You look like
You look like you
Scooby
finished
Doo or some shit." I said some
Because he used to
crazy
dye his
shit.
hair like hella colors.
No, that wasn't him, but I don't know.
Did you ever do bright pink?
Every color you could name. Before I knew him, I used to make fun of him, and now I regret it to this day.
Oh, green is a shit.
I've done every color of the fucking rainbow.
He'd show up with
Billie
green, and
Eilish
then
style?
the next week show up
Yeah.
with pink, and I'd be
Way
like,
before Billie
"Why
Eilish
you
was
dye
even
your hair
around.
I'd be sitting back and all the Fairmont OGs like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, let's roll on down the line here, Mr. Hidden.
Hey,
He's
I'll
the,
get it.
he's the hidden one, dude.
Yeah, buddy, Sean.
Oh, I'm gonna go.
Oh,
Took off the hat with
Junior
the
age, you want.
Sean Kemp.
I'm Sean Ward. Fuck. I met these guys. I went to. Yeah, so I got transferred to Churchill Junior High when I was like a little. Yeah, so I had no friends at all. So I decided maybe I should pick up skateboarding. And the first person I met was Blake. And that's.
Was he at Churchill or too?
Oh yeah, well he was he was basically the
You read
biggest
the Railroad
shithead that you could possibly
What was
find inside
Railroad
inside that school.
Yeah,
So-
same with Churchill and Skyline both.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm definitely one. I'm not good at skateboarding. I'm not a good skateboarder, but
He
yet
is.
still I
That's
still gravitate towards these guys for a different
Yeah.
reason.
He is good at
He's
skateboarding.
an excellent
Yeah,
He
so
is.
I feel like I could be the one that would
Great
would say that.
No skateboard blows
SPK is
smoke
not
up their
just
ass,
a,
you know what I'm saying?
skateboarding thing.
No skateboard.
It's definitely more of a community thing, right? It's something that has really brought in a lot of people that didn't find a place where they fit in, and then yet they're able to find a place where they fit
Well, see,
in.
that's how I got into art, was through the surf, skate, snowboard scene.
Exactly. I mean,
I'm
a lot of
because
it
the art was
just like. Not the like the quote unquote underground, because I feel like that's cliche to say, but like
It
I'm a
is,
huge
yeah.
proponent of like not the popular people culture,
Yeah.
because that kind of culture is the culture that's able to bring people in that wouldn't necessarily have friends,
Yeah.
and that's the big reason that a lot of us are able to I don't know, be empowered.
Identify with
Be around people that have somewhat
Yeah.
of the same ideals as us and be supportive.
I thought it was
You're
interesting.
good.
Salt Lake is so different
No,
towards
you're
snowboarding or skiing.
Yeah.
And if you're not snowboarding or skiing, if you're skateboarding, I feel like it's not. You don't really get the same time of day. And if you're not supporting like Utah snow or whatever, you know, the snow culture is definitely taken over and kind of not ostracized, but
Yeah.
Rich man sport.
yeah.
Well, it's become like golfing, you know. It's just like, you know, back when I grew up, you could get on the lift and there wouldn't be anybody behind you for like 5 chairs. Now you can't find a parking spot up at Brighton.
Yeah.
You know, but
Well, that's
sad reality.
It's a good thing. It's a bad thing because now
Yeah.
skateboarding and snowboarding, skiing has become like golfing, right? And
Yeah.
golf is something that everyone is. It's so easy to shit on because it's like the good old boys are golfing now.
God,
Now the good old boys are snowboarding and skiing and skating. So it's like what the fuck is the counterculture supposed to be? Because everyone else is skating, everyone else is snowboarding.
What are they going to do in the future? They're going to make you buy a permit to skateboard.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Like they do, you know, like going to a ski resort. Like
Yeah,
you
no,
buy a
you can
day
get
pass.
your skateboard.
If you want to
wear
skate
it around your
downtown.
neck. You can have your skateboard pass, and you can.
In the future, if you want to skate downtown, you have to actually
Without
buy
a doubt,
a pass.
And it's sponsored by the Bourbon Group.
Bradley freestyle.
I got a freestyle.
Well, should we get into it?
Well, just like you were saying,
Oh,
this is
yeah,
how
get on.
this is the people we know.
Get on.
That's all we want on it.
Goddamn.
Our shit. So you guys.
This is
that's
beautiful.
all we come
Beautiful
from.
Yeah.
family.
That's what we
Salt
come
Lake
from.
City forever.
Go Jake.
All right,
You're
let's
gonna
go.
probably have to
Let's go
edit
down
some
the line.
of this shit out.
Oh, we got it going on.
Sorry, Chip.
Show us your booty.
Don't do that.
I don't think we can.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a piss.
Sorry. I'm Jake. I would say I'm more of like a newcomer to this group. So I was always attracted by it because everybody's always having fun and I loved it.
Where do you hail from?
Sandy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Shout out to Sandy.
Pampa and Chen are like my first good friends, and they kind of introduced me into this
Cool.
little lifestyle. And then so I can't really skate at all, so I kind of picked up the camera and
There you go.
started taking pictures and
You didn't want to
producing shit for everybody.
You don't roller skate?
No, definitely not.
He's great at it though.
He skateboards, and he's good, and he's really fucking good at snowboarding,
Yeah.
and he's spectacular at photography.
Thank you. Cool.
He
But,
does that photography.
but that's kind of what I do.
He's
Is
a jack of all trades.
taking photos of all my friends. Kind of love it, but
Cool.
can't kickflip, so I just do that.
I can't kickflip either though.
Neither can Blake.
He
I can't do half the shit.
I can't do half the shit.
He does on a
Kickflips in
snowboard.
this
All you need is a
section
kick
is
turn.
very bad.
Just
Or not.
producing media for everybody. It's kind of fun to me. I love it.
I think we're the only
What's your
three
program?
that can
What's your
kickflip.
setup?
I just use a shitty little
Yeah,
Canon.
you.
Just
Chen
taking
and
I
photos.
can do it with that.
It's all about your eye.
Within
Not,
What do
the
you use
100
for
doesn't
editing?
count.
Within the people here.
I don't really use much. I just use iPhone editing shit, really. It's all about
Which one you want?
your eye.
Even on a video?
I'm not more of a video guy, but I like taking photos. That's mostly
Cool.
it. Just kind of love taking photos of these guys because they rip. I also take very good landscape photos. Thank you.
At Jake
He
Brad.
does kill it.
Beautiful.
What about
Beautiful
nudes?
photography.
Did you do any nudes?
Nudes only of
Only a few bags.
Just
I
kidding.
got a couple
Only
of
of
nudes
us.
I'm turning into the
Only of Chen, of course.
You should see his ass.
Where was I?
Send me those nudes. He took some good ones.
He took a bar then.
Hell yeah, man.
If I could show you
Back
nudes,
in, boys.
man, fuck.
Oh, actually, tell him about the calendar. What happened to the calendar?
Yeah, we got a calendar coming?
Yeah,
Well,
Hey, yeah, what are you doing with those things? Leaking the secret?
So I have a bunch of
I did some.
I have a bunch of
incredible
nudes of my friends for a calendar. It's been like a 2-year
It's
progress.
an adult calendar.
Very like PG.
Every month is a nude picture of each one of us.
Maybe we should go on to Chet and see how he's doing before.
Yeah, Chen, how are you doing, bro?
Alright, let's sign it up, man.
Chen, who
I
are
thought
you?
you were doing an SPK.
Chen, who are you and how did you get in
Okay.
here? How did you get involved?
Why do they call you Chen?
Oh, that's a way too long of a story.
It sounds like racist.
Chen, why are you Chen and how did you get here?
Yeah.
How did you get
Why
involved with
is my
SPK?
name Chen?
How did you get involved with SPK?
So like I got my name Chen from just a couple other friends, and they were like, "Oh, yeah, we're actually just gonna go to like a party," and it ended up being like a really like family party, like a birthday party. When
So
we were like 17, 16, something like that. And instead of introducing me as my name, everyone just called me Chen. So I just kind of rolled with that, and I just got the name Chen.
It's forever.
Where did you grow up?
Salt Lake City.
Nice. We gotta get
Oh yeah, Salt Lake City for.
We got musical chairs.
We're trying to get a share.
Who wants my
I'll take
seat?
There we go. Change brand.
The way I got introduced to SPK is my grandfather here. I grew up on his street
You gotta put
before
them
the year
on.
2000. I don't even know what year it was, but we grew up together since.
We're 7 years old.
Yeah.
6,
No, younger than that.
6, 5
I
or
went to
6.
your mom's house on year 2000.
Damn. That's 5 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something
high
like
school
that.
did you go to?
We both went to Highland High.
Highland.
Half of us went to Highland, one
Highland.
went to Jordan, the rest went
I'll
to
elbow
Silver.
you Highland guys.
No.
He was
Yeah, I'm from down south.
Let Chen keep going.
So yeah, after that, I mean, he grew up, he met Blake and all these other people, he met Jake, and he's kind of the reason I have all these friends and that I'm in SPK. Joined him probably around 2013, 14, something like that.
As soon as he got that tat on his finger.
So you did all of us. What about you? What's your story?
I wanna hear your story.
My story is I'm here at studio number 2. I've been here for 14 years. It's a magnetic energy center. Headphones were invented here.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they were invented here. by Nathaniel Baldwin. It's called the
You knew
Baldwin
that,
Radio
Kendall?
Factory.
Okay.
That's why it's the host.
Headphones were invented here.
created here.
Yeah, and he
That's
was
crazy.
kind of a
And
weird.
that is why
From-
nobody listens to each other.
He was
when
a
we do
weird
podcasts.
mystic kind of guy.
Maybe in
And
this
so,
very spot.
Yeah.
Right here.
Could
Yes,
have been,
right
but
here.
if you go, I'll take you guys out back and I'll show you. It's like an assembly line building. It was built in the 1930s.
What?
So I've been here for 14 years. The energy here is amazing. I'm just trying to paint landscape paintings and psychedelic geometry, I call it.
I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Some
So-
Alex Gray shit.
No, just kind of some of this
Fuck
shit
no.
back up there.
No.
Actually, you got me fucked up. Well, it's like no matter where you grow up, you
Salt
always
Lake
want to leave
Sugar
your
House especially is
hometown.
fucked. It's getting fucked.
I live
Yeah.
in Sugar.
No matter where
I
you
live
grow up,
right
you always
there.
want to leave your hometown.
Right.
True.
But Salt Lake is underappreciated.
I grew up right here and I will never leave this place.
I grew up 40 blocks
The
away
more
from
you check it out, the better.
And I
You
was
also know
nice
it's a
about
secret place too.
Yeah.
Actually,
That's
still is a place. Like it probably wasn't this way years
Loved
ago,
it. Lived with
but it is now.
Kendall and Blake.
Yeah.
Now
But don't go to Provo.
We gotta get hurried.
Kenny, get in here.
Get in here.
Come on.
Get in here, Provo.
Bring that book.
Don't go to Provo or
We
one.
can't end this without hurrying.
Here.
Yeah.
I will say, out of every question that has been asked,
Go ahead.
I feel like I had an answer that I was like, they're not telling you the full story.
here we go.
Tell us.
But-
Tell it.
I'm the only one that knows.
No, because he's in
I know.
it too.
Here's the microphone.
I can see her about three girls like holding back,
So,
and then
like,
she just goes,
I was.
"Shut the fuck up."
Because anybody who knows me knows I don't ever shut the fuck up. So I'm
True.
sitting over there being like, you guys aren't telling a good enough story. Like, there are good stories here, and you're all
He's
just
always right.
yelling
Then shut
over
the fuck
shut up, all of you. But no, these, like, what I love about these boys is that, like, I met them when I was, like, 15. I had never had a good group of friends. Like, always was bouncing around. Everybody's, like, insecure and blah, blah, as a, you know, teenage girl, whatever. And then I remember he was actually, I met some of them first, I don't know. But I had the biggest crush on him ever. And, like, what, like, 14,
Look at that
15 years old. Yeah. And so I became friends with all of them because I wanted to hang out with him. And after, so it's been 10 years now that they all, like, it doesn't matter who you are. If it's like, oh, can so-and-so come? It's like, yeah, for sure. So when you're like, can I be part of SPK? Like, what's the initiation or whatever? It's just like, come along, hang out for a little bit. If you're cool, then you're cool. And that's why it's hard when you're like, oh, I want to do a little, like, casual dinner or whatever. And you're like, you can't because you have 35 close friends. Like, it's hard when it's just this big group.
Yeah.
But there's been some, what?
So how about politics, you know?
Politics.
No.
Fuck the fuck off.
It's about fun. It's about fun and having a good time. You don't go that route.
I'm kidding.
I'm just kidding.
No, but there really is like such
What
a
about
like
religion?
What about philosophy? Where are we going and why? Are we going?
Why are we here?
Drones.
Have you read Infinite Jest? You guys are fucking.
Have you read On the Road by Jack Kerouac?
When you invite a girl over, you're like,
there. She
"Can I
goes,
play
oh my
Infinite Dust
god.
on my
You know what
nightstand?"
postmodernism is like? Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, like shut the fuck up. No, but all of you guys are fucking just. Everybody here is like so like humble. I'm like, yeah, people are fucking like funniest, just fucking people and skateboarders and artists. And the best thing when they're asking like, oh, is it artists? Is it skateboarders? Is it whatever it is? That I'm like, I'm not a skateboarder, so I'm watching it from the outside as like, you know, the girlfriend of, you know, whatever that I'm seeing it. But I'm like, it's just a bunch of really, really good friends who would like die for each other. And some people are good at this, some people are good at this, and at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who you are, it just matters if you're like a good person, and they're all good homies because of it, and that's why it's lasted, what, 15 years now? Like you said, when you're like, 10 years from now you're gonna go find it on YouTube, you're archiving it, I'm like, there's videos of all of them 10 years ago that are on YouTube already.
Please don't bring those videos up.
14 years ago.
If you look at 14 years ago, there are videos of all of them together making skits. So I'm
Shout out
like, 10 years later, I'm not gonna be surprised.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, I think we're going to wrap it up for a minute. We'll have you guys back again. Because the story only goes deeper. The rabbit hole only goes deeper here.
It only unfolds.
Does anybody have any last words?
Free Jackson.
Freeway Comey Jackson.
Free Jackson.
Free Jackson.
Jackson.
And you know what? We
Yeah,
love all the
fuck you,
homies.
Blake. Free Jackson, my nickname.
Don't.
I should
That'll be, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, last
I
words.
don't think it's fine, but.
Last words.
Last words?
Free Jackson. Fuck. Like we love the Salt Lake City. Fuck it.
BLM, FTP, ACAB, love you.
Yeah. And if you guys get out here, run into the SPKs.
Oh,
Yes, sir. SPK, at SPK801 on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. We don't use those.
All the Twitter.
No one's gonna add us after this podcast. It's gonna
Where's your
unfollow
photography?
SPK801.
Follow Jake Madden.
Ostracize
I
them
just
from
wanna give
every.
Your photography is Jake Madden.
Nice.
You guys are great.
Very
It's crazy.
And I'm
The
taking
Small
you
Lake
around
City.
too.
Small Lake City.
I gotta get a message from Ronald Reagan. I gotta warn him.
One. Greased up? Yeah.
But now, thanks to 1-800-DAD-HUGS, I don't have to hug him, and he doesn't have to hug me either.
Fuck.